Hey guys, this is Tad, your homestead provider. Well, I need to start off this video with an apology. It's been a good long while since I posted a video, filmed a video. I have been extremely busy and at work and everywhere, working 5 days a week. On the weekends, I didn't really have a chance to video. I was constantly doing something. I didn't have a chance to pick up a video camera and go to it. But anyway, some of that's been alleviated and we are on the traditional schedule now. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of update. There's a whole lot changed since we did our last video. For instance, Belle, right here, Belle, she's getting really big. Coco down there, picking out a little bit of grass. There's Ray. All of them have grown quite a bit. Feeding them some alpha pellets right now just to get them up here. I did try to halter both the jerseys. Belle did good, Coco did not. She's kind of mad at me. That's the reason she's down yonder. And there's food up here. Normally she'd be right here eating that. But they are growing, doing great. Very satisfied with how everything's going with these ladies. We did move them from out in the corral to out here in the pasture. What grass is left, they've pretty well picked clean. And we started last week feeding hay. Right there's the hay bale right out there. But we've got them out here in the pasture. I've got their water trough right over here. I wanted it kind of close to the house. That way we could fill it up easy with water throughout the winter. And I'm going to have to get a, I guess you call it defroster, I don't know, de-icer to put in that one right there because it started getting cold. And over the past few days it's been frozen. I had to bust it. So we're going to have to work on that. But yeah, the cows are doing good. Both of them's doing good. Or all of them's doing good. Oh, Ray, he has got out of this electric, single strand electric a few times. I'm not sure if it's going to work out for him because he is blind. But he can see out of one eye, but he has got out several times. I don't know. We might end up having to put him back in the real fenced in area. We'll just have to see how it goes. But for now, he's doing all right. I think what is happening, see, you can't see the line. So he's getting up under the fence, eating just a little bit. And he raises up and it'll shock him. He runs straight out. I feel like that's probably what's going on with him. But as he gets bigger, might not be such a problem. We'll just have to see how that goes. Now, we're fixing to go down here to the house. I have moved the hogs down there and the chickens to be kind of close to our house for the winter. And got a few additions I want to show you. Hang on. All right, before we go down to their house, I wanted to show you the pond. Pond is filling back up. There, for the most part, the lily pads are gone. There are a few around the edges I've seen, but very few. This is, as I don't remember if you remember or not, this is where we had the hogs from the beginning. We did drain the pond. Pond was overrun with lily pads. In theory, the hogs would eat out the lily pads, eat them out of the pond, and they did to some extent. They rooted around quite a bit. And I did take a tractor once it got dry enough. I got down in there and tilled up the bottom, which did help out the lily pad situation for now. We'll see next spring whether or not they come back, but at the moment looks good. I don't know, it's a good 4 foot from where it runs off. Right over there is a spillway. But here, this winter, I can about guarantee you it will get filled back up. And we'll have to see next spring how the lily pad situation goes. But anyway, let's go see the hogs. Alrighty, we're back here at my house now. I went ahead and brought the chickens down here and moved them up here close to the house for the winter, just like I did last year. Now, look at here. We have, there of course is Peppa and Harry, and we've added 3 more sows to the mix. I'm not sure what we're going to do with all these hogs, but we now have 4 sows and Big Harry out there. This one here, his name is Twix, and then you have Snickers, and that one right over there, his name is Wilberta. You know, kind of like Wilbur from the Charlotte's Web, but she is Wilberta. But anyway, that's what the kids come up with. And we have our Barrow over there. Let me walk over here and check him out. He's growing really good. Now, he is one that we will process come next year sometime. I'm really liking how he is coming along because he's getting long. I sort of like the way he's spread out quite a bit. It looks like he's going to be a lot like Harry. Harry's really long, but this one right here, we will process him next year sometime. He is growing quite a bit. Now, the reason I put him separated from the rest of them right now, whenever we did this, I don't know, probably a month ago, he was still a little bit small, and I felt like he'd have got out of this 2-string electric fence. And also, Peppa still had a little bit of milk, but now that she's dried up, probably over the next, I don't know, a week or 2, we'll introduce him back into the crowd, the mix of them here, and just feed him out in there with the rest of them. I don't really plan on feeding him any extra compared to all the rest of them. We're going to do it just like you normally would. I'm not going to give him anything that I wouldn't feed all of the sows and the boar. We're just going to feed him out and see how it goes. But now, I did have somebody contact me a few weeks ago. There was several potatoes that they had, a whole lot of potatoes actually, and a few butternut squash that they was giving out, and some of them were rotten, so they couldn't distribute them. Like, they called and asked me if I wanted them to feed them to the hogs, and we have. We've been feeding them a little bit along too. I feed them these here probably about, I don't know, in a couple gallon bucket. I probably throw some in there and then throw some in here, so they probably get a couple of gallons of potatoes a day, and then 1 butternut squash a piece. We still have several of them, so we'll be feeding them out throughout the winter too until we run out, but they are doing really good. Now, Peppa has been in here with Harry for, like I said, they've been here about a month. I haven't seen him breed her yet. I don't know if he has and we just didn't know it or what. But these 2 right here are now these 3 are now 8 months old. So what I'm wanting to do is probably here in another month or so, get Peppa out, put one of these new ones in there with Harry, and let him breed them, and then we'll do the next and then the next. That way we're not overrun with piglets all at the same time. But we'll see how it goes. I just wanted to give you a little bit of update. There's a whole lot has changed since my last video, and I just want to keep you in the loop. And again, I apologize because it's been a long time since I've did one. I haven't got to film a whole bunch of stuff that we've did since then, but hopefully now we're going to be able to do that. And so we have a couple of shelters already. Now, that right there is the north wind comes out of right there, and the wind blows right through here. So through the winter, this area is going to be cold with the north wind blowing. So I have 2 shelters already. Two of the new sows fit in that one. Peppa gets in this bigger one. So I need to build a couple more shelters for our hogs, and I'm fixing to go do that here in just a minute. And I will be making another video on how to do that. I did get some ideas from some other guys that have pigs online and do the homesteading style, just kind of like we do. But that's all I got with this right here. Wanted to update you on everything that's been going on. So there are our new additions. Oh, I forgot to say, so Peppa had three hogs, or 3 piglets, 2 females, 1 male. The male's the one we're going to eat. He is now a burro because we castrated him. The female we traded for one of these. So we bought 2 and traded 1. Ended up getting 3 more sows. So we're going to be overrun with hogs. Not sure what we're going to do with them, but definitely going to eat them. Try to sell a few. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to go to working on these shelters now. If you're liking these videos, if you're enjoying the content, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, because you never know what I'm going to do next. And this is Tab, your homestead provider. God bless.